So every day, in addition to, Blake does a little workbook that teaches him, just the basic multiplication facts. But I just do a little mixed math practice to mix in some things, make him think a little bit. And I've been experimenting with adding, like over here, multiply. Oh no, not by 11, but like this, like multiplying two-digit numbers, and it's a very new concept and it's confusing. One thing I had been doing was and this is an example when I say that you're teaching math and you're going directly from addition to subtraction and then you're going to work on multiplication. Well, sometimes, like me, you might go a little too fast. Okay, so it just occurred to me that we were dealing with this concept of right here, multiplying by 10, multiplying by 100, by 1,000. And then it occurred to me what he really needs to do before we move on to real two-digit multiplication with two-digit numbers is he needs to multiply things by 20 and then by 30 and by 40 and by 50, so he can really get that concept down and really understand why he can just tag a 0 onto the end before it makes sense to do this. So we're definitely, I mean, I knew he didn't quite understand, and I can definitely just teach him the method and he will get it, but I really want to step back, like take a step back so that he understands the concept. So tomorrow what I will be doing is I will be doing like 28 times 10, 28 times 20, 28 times 30, because I want him to understand that. And then he'll be able to understand the concept of, which I tried to explain here, and I think he kind of understood, but it's still, very early, the concept that 23 times 45 is really 23 times 40 and 23 times 5, and you add those two things together. But I want him just getting used to doing these problems because he knows how to do these problems. He understands the concept, I feel, very well. This, not as much. So in order to do this, you need to understand that this is these two things, but you really have to not only understand how to get the right answer, but to understand the concept behind it. So a lot of times, the whole reason I'm making this video is I say, math is very sequential, it's not that hard. So you're just gonna do one step at a time. So my next step, I thought, was doing problems like this, but I'm realizing we need to just step back a little and make sure that this is actually really understood first. So you're gonna, when you're devising curriculum or in your teaching, you're gonna find things like that. And you're gonna say, wait a minute, stop, rewind, let's go back a little, let's take our time and make sure that we truly understand things before we move on. So I hope that was helpful, and if you like the video, click thumbs up and share it, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for listening.